Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Blend with Jacob. My name is Jacob Stella. I am your host. I am so excited to be doing this podcast. Podcasting is something that has always fed my soul so much, but if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this exact thing come to life where I'm sitting right now, exactly what I'm doing. I've been documenting this whole journey over on my Insta and my TikTok, so make sure you guys go ahead and follow me at AndThatsJacob over on there. But I'm just so excited to be diving back into the podcasting world. There is just so much that I have learned and that I want to talk to you guys about, and I feel like a podcast is the perfect platform to do that. So this podcast is mainly going to be about the beauty industry, obviously because I'm in it myself. So we're going to be going into the business side of things. We're going to be chatting to brand owners and influencers, and I guess like the commentary that comes with new trends and everything like that. I'm also going to talk to you guys a little bit about my own journey as well, like through business and pushing past my mental health and creating a business for myself, I guess, where I'm able to sit down and do really, really fun things and also able to lead a team. So a little bit about me. I began my journey on social media when I was 15 years old. So actually, no, I think I was 14 when I uploaded my first YouTube video. So more than half my life now, I've been on social media posting content. Whoa. That's fucking crazy. I actually remember like looking at a YouTube video. I don't know. I was like flicking through one day, right? Came across a makeup tutorial. I'm like, this is weird. Like, why are people posting makeup on YouTube? Fell down the rabbit hole. And then 14 years later, here I am. A year later, I went and did my first makeup course and I fell in love with makeup even more. And that love for the beauty industry and makeup has just developed more and more and more as you know, time has gone on. So when I first started my YouTube channel, I originally was uploading just like random vlog content. I secretly wanted to do beauty content from day dot, right? Because it just looked like so much fun and I loved experimenting and I was playing around so much and there was just so much that I wanted to like do, but I didn't have the confidence to actually like put myself out there as a beauty creator until I did my first makeup course. After I did my first makeup course, I'm like, nah, fuck it. I'm going balls to the walls and I'm uploading whatever it is that I want. And so that has really served me, I guess. Mind you, I was still in high school when I started my channel and I got bullied for it. I got, picked on. This was obviously quite a long time ago when, influencers and social media content creators weren't even a thing. Like being an influencer wasn't even a fucking job yet. But I just found this love of crafting and creating videos and having fun with my friends, and I just wanted to share that with the world. And so that's where I kind of started here on YouTube. So once I switched my channel from vlogs to beauty when I was like 16, wow, big changes. I was pretty much then like going all out with beauty content. Graduated high school, I finished VCE. Throughout that time, from when I finished my course to when I finished VCE, I was freelancing and like doing all of my friends like makeup for like Debs and formals and this and that. And I had one bride, my first bride, I think was when I was 17 years old. So I did beauty content for quite a long time. And as soon as I started blowing up on Instagram, I was blowing up on YouTube. I was posting 3 times a week on YouTube. And if anyone here has done YouTube, you know how freaking hard that is, especially when you're a one-man band. And then came the world of Instagram. So when I started out on Instagram, I was like not really posting anything very content heavy. Like it was just like my pizza from the night and like my dinner. How Instagram started, very wholesome, very humble. And then as soon as I started to grow on Instagram and then I started mingling with some more influencers and I started getting to know what their techniques were and what tricks they were using to like get on the explore page. And from there, I developed like an entire formula of how to get my videos on the explore page. And it worked. It fucking worked every single time. And that's how that's how my Instagram kind of blew up. I think I gained like 20,000 followers over like the span of a few months. And as soon as I made the switch from YouTube over to Instagram, that's when I really noticed that brands were coming to me, wanting to work with me. That's where all of the magic happened. I absolutely loathe like bragging, but I just feel like you guys should know who you're actually watching. But you know, some of the stuff that I've been able to accomplish in my very short career, well, very short, it's been half my life, but anyway, in my career, has been, I was the first ever sports boy for Sports Girl. I was the first ever male model used in a campaign of theirs. I was the first boy to ever be featured in a Benefit Cosmetics Australia campaign as well, which was really exciting. My face has been in Mecca. It's been in Sephora. I've even done television back in 2019, I think it was, for Studio 10. It was a daytime TV show. It still is, I'm pretty sure. I've been featured in quite a lot of publications as well, like BuzzFeed, Bustle, Grazia, Pop Sugar, Pride. Like, there are so many different outlets that I have written for, as well as been interviewed for, which is incredible. So then COVID hit in 2020. And after COVID, I decided to go back to my roots a little bit and started working again as a professional makeup artist, which is something that I hadn't done in probably 3 or 4 years because I was focusing so hard on social media. And in that, I guess like two to 2.5 year time frame, that's when I learned the most about like running a business and how to retain clients and working with people. And it like brought me so much satisfaction doing it for myself and not for someone else that I was like, this is what I'm meant to be doing. I actually launched Bouquet Beauty back in 2018 when I was 21 years old. So Bouquet Beauty's been around for a little while. However, at first, we weren't a service-based business. We were strictly e-commerce only. And so I was toying with the e-commerce sphere for quite a few years. And then, like I said, after COVID, when I started going back to doing freelance work, that's when I started trading under the Bouquet Beauty name as a service, not just as a product. Fast forwarding to 2023, February 2023, that is when I opened my studio, my brick and mortar business. And if I'm being 100% honest, I can go into this in another episode, but if I'm being honest, I had no fucking idea what I was doing. I had no idea how I was going to be able to pay rent. I had no, like, I was just like, I need to grow. I felt so trapped being in the location that I was. And although it served me really, really well and I built up an amazing clientele, and I was just needing something bigger. I was needing more responsibility. I was needing something bigger than just me. You know what I mean? So at Bouquet Beauty, we focus on brows, lashes, and makeup. That is like our staple. Last year in 2024, I launched the Bouquet Beauty Academy, which is something that I had been working on for, I think, 2 years, 3 years. And I launched with the Master of Makeup course, which is my first ever course that I've created myself. And the reason why I felt like I needed to launch my own course was because, and don't worry, I'm not here to sell it to you, like whatever. If you want to apply, apply. If not, whatever. But the reason why I wanted to create my own course was because I was so sick of doing these trainings, doing these courses, paying thousands upon thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on training, and not feeling like I actually got what I was going to need out of it. In fact, I actually even went to beauty school and I dropped out because I was learning more working at MAC Cosmetics when I was 18 years old than I was at beauty school. Like, and all the products were outdated and they were all just shitty eBay palettes that were given to us in a kit that cost us like $3,000. Like, it was a joke. And so I was like, I don't ever want that for anyone else who is wanting to get into the beauty industry, because that turned off so many people who were in my cohort. If it wasn't for me having worked at MAC and working with actual clients and actual products, professional grade industry products, I don't know if I would be here. I think maybe I would have joined that hate train and been like, nah, fuck that, I'm out. I got so sick of like seeing all these courses and all these course outlines and people telling me how disappointed they were with their makeup course, and people who did makeup when they were younger and then they stopped because they didn't feel like they harnessed the skills in order to be able to retain clientele. And so I was like, fuck, this is like a huge gap in the market. Like, why don't I create my own? So the Master of Makeup course, basically, so it's a 14-week course, okay? It's a long course, 1 night per week for 3 hours. That's all it is. And essentially, it's like a short course on crack. Like, the thing that I love about the Academy and my course is that every single person has said, holy shit, this is actually like stuff that I would use. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point. The makeup kit on its own is $3,000, which is included, which is for free. I take money out of my own pocket to include that for my students. And you also get a lighting kit, and there are online modules. No matter what stage of your career you're in, you've always got support. And I feel like that's the one thing that a lot of these bigger academies like Victoria University or wherever you go to do your makeup course, Academy of Makeup, I feel like that's the one thing that really lacks. There's no bonus support, or there's like, unless you build that credibility with your trainers yourself, there's just it's just non-existent. And I really wanted to create a course where people would be walking out knowing everything they need to know, from how to talk to clients, how to consult, how to analyze face shapes and eye shapes, business shit, posting on social media, how to automate all of it, how to get an editor, like all of the aspects to my own business that I've done for myself, I teach you how to do in this course. It's just so satisfying seeing where a student starts in comparison to where they finish, like with their technique and their confidence. And so that has all led me to The Blend with Jacob. I originally had another podcast a couple of years back called Unfiltered. I think Unfiltered might be like a segment that I post on here, not very often, but just like every now and then. But The Blend it's exactly that. It's The Blend. It's about me. It's about my business. It's about my interests, my passions, the beauty industry, which is like all of the above summed up. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. You guys better get ready because we have some really, really incredible guests, and I have another couch right here, right in front of me, and everything's already set up, ready to go. I'm just so excited to bring you guys a podcast that I'm so passionate about and that I know that you guys are also gonna love. Please give this show 5 stars, a thumbs up, a subscribe. It really, really does help to grow this as much as possible. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you all in episode 2.